We are 2 laps ahead.
Oh.
Not quite 2 laps.
No, we are 2 laps.
Are we?
Yeah, they binned it. I'll tell you right now, the lap that they're on now. They are just starting 298. What are we on?
We're 299.
Ah, okay.
So we're just, so they're nearly 2 laps.
Nearly 2 laps.
We're probably just starting the lap now.
Yeah, because now that we're on this lap, we're on 300.
Yeah.
So we're nearly there. Dennis in the house.
Hello.
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 No. Why? You know, these stupid timings are confusing. Every sector we go through, we +2. Then, I mean, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, does it?
I know, yeah. I know, it's confusing. I still don't get that logic.
Basically, we've lapped everyone. We're 2 laps in front of everyone, apart from exclusive and whoever is P2. And we're only 9 seconds behind exclusive.
Somebody destroyed the brake marker.
Oh, I mean, 9 hours in.
I mean, it's done well to be there for that long. I almost said when I got out the car, thank God that one's managed to hold off for the
But I think
majority
if
of it.
Jazz leaves and comes back in, me as well, and joining
It will be back there, won't it, for you guys?
No, Coco managed to hit the wall. Amazing.
That's just what me and Coca do, man.
Yeah, I mean, Tina's managed to not do that.
Better aerodynamics, right?
It's a tenth of damage.
Wow!
For sake.
Wow.
Coca, how could you, man?
That's going to ruin our strategy here.
Damn. I mean, you're going to lose all of 100th of that.
0.1
Hey,
kilometers on the
hey.
straight, man.
Hey, the last 0.1 of a race is 0.1 of a race, okay? Could be the difference between winning and losing.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be...
You remember that Spa race, yes?
Yeah.
It was like bumper to bumper.
I know, yeah. That... Well, I could have used that 10th. Well, Johnny B. Bangin's team's got back into contention. P4.
Yeah, they've done well to come back.
They're 12 seconds off P3. It's a shame. What happened, the guy, he got a stop and go because his pit limiter didn't activate, right? So then he got a stop and go, but then he thought it was a DT, so he drove through the pits. Only halfway down the pits did he realise his cock up, but he was already past his pit box. So then he had to then drive all the way around again and then stop.
And he still managed, and they've still got themselves in fourth.
Yeah, Johnny B. Baggin's doing the last the last 5 hours. He's doing 4 of them. Get them back in contention. Double stint, break, double stint.
Bloody hell, really?
I still don't get why people would do double stints. I mean, it's way better to have a little bit of a cool down and then get back in. Got a fresh mindset.
I mean, I wouldn't have minded to have double stimped today, but after getting up early and getting ready for qualifying, I was like, I'm happy with my stint. Coco? Just beware, there is a yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh no.
I'll tell you if he gets going. He's got going.
Is everyone alright? Did they get out of the car?
He's kept it going, man. He's a champion, dude. Did you see what Aston Martin said about Lance Stroll?
He's good.
we gotta keep faith in our young talent. I'm like, guys, he's 27. He's hardly young.
And he had no talent in the first place.
Well, he did have some talent.
What was it? I was watching an interview with Alonso the other day, and they were talking about a potential teammate, and they went, "Well, would you ever like to have him as the teammate?" Verstappen, I think it was. Would you like to have Verstappen as your teammate at Aston Martin? And Alonso turned around and went, "But that's never going to happen." Verstappen might well race for Aston Martin. It won't be alongside me.
Pretty much is what he was saying, yeah.
No, that is exactly what he said, word for word. It might well be race for Aston Martin. It won't be with me. I don't know why Lawrence don't put Lance into the Aston Martin GT.
No, dude. I mean, Lance wanted to be
he is perfect for endurance racing.
Lance wanted to be a tennis player, and his old man was like, Lance was bloody good. I think he was the second best junior in Canada, dude. He was fucking good. And his old man was like, no, but this is project living my dream for you, because I wanted to be an F1 driver, but I couldn't. You're gonna be him.
I've got the money to get you it, even if it means buying a team.
Yeah, we'll get you to it. No, he was good though when he was coming through, man. He did win F3. He won all the junior formulas.
But that's what I mean. I think he'd be okay at endurance. I think they put him into the Aston Martin enduring setup. I think he'd win a lot of stuff.
Not a chance, dude. Lance is just sitting there waiting for Adrian Newey to design him a winning car. And then he'll start trying. At the moment...
And then
That's troll domination.
Yeah, at the minute he just can't be asked. He's like, I'm safe in the team. Literally my dad owns it. And to make sure that I would keep my place, he bought the Aston Martin car company so he controlled the brand as well. So I can never get fired.
And then Fernando might well hear somebody is faster than you.
Yeah.
A lot.
Sorry, Lance is richer than you.
So he'd be like, which Lawrence? Which Lawrence? Not the one behind me, the one who owns the team, yes.
Yeah, the one that pays your wages. Ah, right. That
Yeah. He is worth 4 billion, yeah. I think me and Coca are just tyre whisperers because we weren't really moaning too much about our tyres.
Coca was at the end. He was like, the car's understeering, you won't like it.
Yeah, but I mean, Tim, is the sky blue? I mean, is water wet? We all know you hate understeer.
Today the sky is grey.
How do I know? I'm not in the Netherlands. How am I supposed to know what your sky is?
And I guess that Canderella's team is in P2 then, or?
Yes.
By how much?
Not much.
I think we're like 30 seconds.
They're that far in front, are they?
Well, I was catching them, but yeah. I don't know who went in after Canderella, or did he stay in?
This guy.
Thank you.
I think it was somebody else. Let's add that to the word of wisdom. Fuck, Jared! That was such a shit reply. You went up 0.3 on the prior pressures, eh, Coco?
I took completely different ones.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to go off my ones. I'm just going to see what I started the race on.
You could use Coca as well.
Can't, because what's his name didn't stream.
What?
I wasn't streaming.
Yeah, but isn't the tire pressures where he gets dropped with the ones that I put in?
Yes.
Okay, just go back to the pit lane.
Oh, okay, cool. My tires were good on 25-degree track temp, so those are the ones in the setup. So careful, this guy is really slow.
Yeah, it's the same one that's parked it at the apex of the next corner on me.
Yeah, we always catch him here. Always.
Yeah, that was exactly the same place I had him, weren't it?
Yeah. And Jazz earlier.
Yep.
By the way, look at that, Jess. You drove 2 seconds more than me. This race so far.
Wow. That means we maximized our stints, nearly.
No, I could have gone 1 lap more, remember?
Yes.
But I did not have enough fuel.
And I'm nearly 2 minutes behind you.
First one to break into the 420s. Blaze it.
Yep. Pretty sure stint time is meant to go down rather than up, but
We do race for Ferrari. We do things differently, yeah.
oh, okay. We start with zero. We start with nothing and build it way up.
Yeah. So you should have about 38 minutes left on your stint timer.
Yes. 37.
Beautiful. We're a lap and a half ahead of them. They're coming through middle sector now. So yeah, roughly half a lap.
Oh, 1.5.
Yeah, but I mean half more lap. That's our target till the end of the race.
to lap them a second time.
Yeah. I had a feeling he was going to be a Beamer driver, that guy.
But I think they are in a fight.
Yeah.
6 and 7.
There's a lot of tight groupings there for 10 hours into a race.
That's because there's such big spread of drivers. Some with decent pace, some with...
I mean, 10 seconds to
pace.
P3, 8 seconds to P5. And there's some tight gaps here.
Danke, Dennis. Schade,
Dennis?
dass du heute nicht da bist.
Guten Tag. Not a guten Tag.
That's Dutch, you idiot.
Yeah. Dennis, hello. I speak up, speak Afrikaans down here. It just came out. Sorry, Dennis. That was the Dutch in me. I'll just say danke.
Why is he so slow?
Maybe he's running the old McLaren.
Oh, that
Can't
makes
be.
sense. What's next? Someone running the old Bentley.
Shit, do you know? That thing could be OP, just no one's tried. Who knows?
I bet my balls it isn't.
Challenge accepted. What track? We'll test it. We'll go Monza in the Bentley 2015. And watch me set a 44.
No. Just no.
Impossible.
Watch me, dude.
You're
Ah,
cheating if you do this.
I will set a 1 minute 55.5. You know. I've heard rumors, man. Apparently it's OP.
Private server, minus 40 kilos, optimum grip conditions during like somewhat night-ish or something.
Maybe a power boost here or there.
How,
you know.
how about you set a sub 8 on the Nordschleife?
Are you sure you want to take on the challenge? The 2015 Bentley can do a sub 8-minute lap there, dude.
Of course.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
going to miss my balls.
Watch. My fastest lap on a Ferrari is a 8:05, right? At Nordschleife on my YouTube. But I didn't put up my Bentley 2015 because I didn't want everybody to know that it's OP.
And now I get it.
You know, we might need to use that for next season endurance. You know.
So funny.
Mate, that thing was a shitbox before the PlayStation 5 update. It will still be a shitbox now.
It has not been touched. One car that could happen to is the other Ferrari.
That thing's OP at Indy.
Well, the 499 is OP at Indy.
The 488.
488, sorry.
Yeah, dude. We won the FRL in it, dude. Absolutely flying. That's what started my love affair with the car in this game.
The entire FRL we won.
The FRL, man. Fucking 488. Everyone was crying because it's like 40 degrees. Here we are, full tank units. Tires are good. No need to worry.
I suppose it's got no curbs there to worry about, has it?
Mate, everyone was bitching and moaning about tyre wear. We were like, what tyre wear? Like, you know, we got the standard deck. Nothing worse.
They even had these cool statistics about how many laps were added and so on. Remember?
Yeah. I mean, it was weird. No one tried but us to go the full, like, as far as you could per tank. Everyone was like on the hour mark pitting. It was like, what the hell? Do you remember the Bentley through that chicane, boys?
Oh, that was death. So painful.
Remember, I had to like make one setup that was okay everywhere, but could go through the chicane, or you'd have a shit chicane, but the car's really good everywhere else. Oh man, that chicane was a true measure of somebody's balls in a Bentley.
Ah, look, it's Toby Blades.
Hey! Let's see if he gives Coca some good blue flag show or not.
Blue flags.
Yep, that's a full Toby Blades move there. And he just got himself
a warning. Sorry, I set him under pressure.
What is he doing?
Racing.
What position's all Blades in?
No!
Slow down.
Where did that oversteer come from?
Remain focused. I repeat, remain focused.
They raised me so hard.
You enjoyed lapping Blade so much you decided to do it twice.
Twice, yeah.
Jeez, Coca, is this like the world's shittest lap or something?
You have seen nothing yet.
Have a look at some of my laps.
Why don't you just get a warning as well on this lap while you're at it?
No. I definitely did a 150, so he's got some going to be the worst one.
Well,
Why did you get a 150? How?
I had to absolutely back out of the bus stop big time, or it was death. I was all over the shop.
Well, that's why I was just like, Coco, just get in.
Yeah, but he couldn't, because now we are good on schedule.
Indeed.
And otherwise we would not.
Full set!
You should have about 19 minutes left.
No more. 24.
Are you sure 24?
Yeah,
Yes,
his
because he
current
needs to
speed
make it to
time
the
up.
2 hour 9 minute mark. Remember, it's 2:09:41 or something.
Yeah, but I don't think we will make it to 41 is
He's
not the
sti-
number we need.
His stint timer is currently 41 minutes and 30 seconds, obviously on
Exactly.
YouTube, so...
Yeah.
The time you gave me, Jess, like the timing you gave, is correct. I think.
That is correct.
I'm not that guy.
That's correct. Trust in me, dude. Trust in me.
Well.
Trust El Plan.
You are still the Ferrari factory driver here, so
Yeah, we do know the Ferrari strap can come into you sometimes.
What? Did Tillis tell you a story where I gave him like 20 liters too much at Suzuka or something?
Yep.
Oh, fuck off.
might have.
It's still not over that. Oh, Tillis, I've really calculated this well, but don't worry.
You need this fuel. You need this fuel. I'm like, okay, I'll put it in.
In fact,
You
that
sure
was-
it's this amount? Yes, I'm 100% sure. Okay. Finished race with 20 liters out left.
Well, at least you were gonna finish the race, right?
Well,
With
yeah,
that,
that's true.
I
yeah, at
could
least
have.
he didn't short fuel you.
Unless my very first race with AOR around Watkins Glen in a Lamborghini
The underfield.
by a liter.
Oh yes. Well, at least you didn't start with your qualifying like I did in that G22 race. Jesus, Rich, you've got some pace. Yeah, you'll find out in about 3 laps time why.
What position is it? 9x9 team and Jess, can you see that?
They had a disconnect, I think.
No, they're P8.
Liberty wasn't happy.
I think they had a moment.
Blamed that too many guys were on the server. That's why they disconnected.
Well, in the driver's briefing, they said they're going to be checking up on that, and you'll get a 1 minute 30-second penalty. But that means they'll look through the logs on G Portal when the disconnect happened, and then they'll see who has too many people on.
Turn, motherfucker, turn.
Marbles, dude.
Slightly too white line indeed.
That last corner is the best corner on this track if you nail it. So satisfying. I was really hoping for some rain. What'd you say?
Tires are good.
Yeah.
That's cruising down, eh?
Vegas, be back now.
I wanted to say it's not pitting in, I'm disappointed.
You could just up my pressures by 0.5.
From what's originally put in.
Yeah, from what's already there, yeah.
0.5 up.
Yes.
Okay. Why are you doing this to me? Why do you hate me?
Six minutes left.
Yes.
It's 30:11 is the time to see if you can do 2 or 1 more. But
I'll
by
be
the way,
able
just
to
think
do
you can do that easily. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a bit strange.
I think you can do it.
Yeah, you can easily do it 2 laps. You got 20 or so seconds to spare, so
Yeah.
Whoa, made a leg.
oh, I saw you.
So next lap is in lap, right?
Yes.
Jazzman, are you here?
I'm ready, dude.
Box at the end of this lap.
Yep, box. Make sure I leave
Box.
with
Box.
112 liters.
Okay. 112.
Yes. Make sure I leave the pits with that.
Remember, we gotta repair a 10th of damage.
Yep, no worries. What a muppet.
The more time you spend in pit lane, the better it is. Because it doesn't cost us a stint time.
Nice and cautious, beautiful to see. Yep, like I said, just make sure I leave with 112 liters. And make sure it's a new tyre set. Bob's your uncle. I'm ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I had my alarm.
And why did your alarm go off?
For my stint.
Oh my god.
It's 10 seconds.
I've been ultra professional today, dude.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Have
Thank
fun.
you. Thank you very much. I'll do my best.
That's a penalty.
Nah, it was all good.
I didn't think they were going to watch that, right?
No, they're not. No.
Oh, we overtook P2 in the pits, so we are 2 laps ahead, I think.
No,
They haven't
they
pitted
still
yet.
need to pit.
Oh, we need. Oh. They're in a different rhythm, Joes.
Yep.
I will be easing myself into the Stincher chaps.
When do you want to join?
Whenever you're ready to leave.
Do you want to join or?
I can, yeah. Don't
You
really
don't need
to
any
any
practice.
Well, thank you today, Coco. Good stints.
Level 47.
LP2 is exiting the pits now.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
I am off this one.
And just there's no complaints.
Fucking idiot.
That's it for the stream. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Use the code COCA10 to get a 10% discount off your Ferrari merch.
Is the track going to cool down even more, or does it stay like this?
I would imagine it cools down a bit more.
Does the array to turn the headlights on.
My headlights are on?
Yeah, I know, but for me, not much.
No, you have to just jump to another car and then jump back to me.
Nope.
Okay. It will come, but it will come.
Everyone's headlights are on, but yours.
Yeah, it will come. He's in the Felix car.
Someone else.
Thank you.
Cantarella.
Oh, okay. I'm not going for any fastest laps or anything, eh? I'm just driving it home.
Well, I won't go for fast lap either, but no vision. Your bike on the road is 21 seconds on the road. And looks like he's struggling with them. Just at a 46.0. He did a 45.7 that lap.
Yeah, it takes a few laps to get your eye in the dark. But I do expect to catch him. I was quicker than him. Shitballs. That was lucky.
Well, let me know when you buy tire pressures. Just can't.
Oh, we'll wait till about 15 minutes to go.
Yeah, I can't see shit either, Gogan. There's nothing I can do about that, I think. Just waiting for the game to give me the lights.
I'll come back to later. See you.
Bye.
Enjoy. Guy here on Discord. P1 is so fast that they are finished after just 11 and a half hours of racing. Well, this really reminds me of the good old Bentley days, isn't it?
It does, yeah. We've maintained, we got ourselves a strong start with me and Coca. You and Paul maintained it. Now a strong finish. It's a well managed race. Thank you. Didn't need to do that, but thank you very much.
So first he gets a near the track limit and then he hits the wall. Great stuff like this.
Well, fucking understeer. No. Two seconds of damage.
2 full seconds. Oh my god. Well, maybe you're fast now, just like Coco was.
you know the pit time?
Yes.
Cool.
It's 1 hour and 4 minutes. So I'll
Okay.
probably be exiting around the 1 hour 2 minutes. 3 minutes, sorry. But I still need that 112 liters, I think, on Accel, just in case we need to do that extra lap.
I give you 113 to be sure.
I like 112.
That's why I said 113.
Yeah, there's a glitch, Jackson. I can't do it. Jazz is driving, Jazz has his lights on. I tried to go from another car into the replay and back to Jazz, didn't work. Though it's basically just a waiting game for the lights to turn on by itself. So if you wanna see some race action, you need to go to Jazz's stream.
Understeering a lot there.
And maybe you are like carrying a bit too much speed as well.
Yeah, probably am.
No longer have to hold that tires if you haven't stopped.
What lap time's old Candarella doing?
Can't see that. Jesus. His last lap was a 45.6.
He is struggling.
But at least I've got lights on this car. But maybe he did a lap with overtaking some back markers, because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars between you and him now.
Okay. Got to overtake Matthew, and I've done a 45.3.
Sorry?
I overtook Matthew. He didn't let me through in a good place.
At least he did let you through the driveway. He's kind of not attacking the chicane that much. clean lap from him. Let's see what happens. That's a lap without traffic and no like little major mistakes. It's just
That seems to be his
not
pace.
carrying a lot of pace into the chicane mainly, so he lacks a bit of confidence, I think. The funny thing is, they stay in fourth through the entire chicane and also have long right hander after.
Oh, what the fuck? What are you doing, bro?
Damage?
No, just
Crash? Something?
he just
That's
refused to
wrong.
accelerate.
And another 45.3, so that's just his pace. Below to mid 45s.
Cool, I'll hunt him down.
But now clean air, that's 2003. There's an upcoming battle going on for B3 here.
Johnny be banging?
Now, yeah, he's not in the car, but his team, it's only 6 seconds, or like 5.9, behind P3. He excluded from spots.
Sorry?
So I still can't see shit on your end. I don't know what it is with the lights. Everyone else has his lights on except you. He's taking it really careful with some of the back markers. One of them just went over. No risk at all. No, P3 was closing in on, P4 was closing in on P3, but now lost half a second again.
Traffic, probably.
Maybe. No, not really. Just general pace, they are both on the main straight now. Start finish, but then he gained now back 3/10. So. So it's a survival time for them now this stint, and next stint good old boy Johnny comes in, I think.
Yep.
Canderella last lap 45.9. But he had a back marker. The guy crashed. Okay.
Thank you.
I did not know what side he was on track with. I knew it though.
No, the moment you said that, I looked on the map and I saw, okay, he's on the left side.
Corner 45.6 he did.
Oh, overtaking everyone. A 45.1. I'll get you within striking distance of them.
I think they are on 3 warnings as well. Went a bit wide and he lifted off massively. .45.9 that is.
I've been respecting the track limits on those 2 corners.
Oh, last lap was a 45.3.
Yeah, I could see that, thank you. Okay. 19 degrees. You there, Dennis?
Yeah.
What do you want to do on pressures at 19 degrees?
Yeah, I got my numbers and I just need to add 1.2 on them.
Okay, give me the front left.
Front left 25.6.
Yep.
26.3.
Yep.
25.2.
Yep. No. Too late. Okay, give me the next one.
25.7.
Thank you very much.
And that's 1.2 added compared to a 34 degree track. So the difference is 15 degrees. So 1.2. Not too bad, I think.
Cool, just triple confirm on my stream.
Oh yeah, I first need to put the night vision on. Oh look, I can even see without lights now. That's cool.
Hey. Who needs lights when you have night vision?
Or I really don't need any kind of light now. I can just see. That's ridiculous.
When do I need to put in? 104.
Yeah.
40 what? 32?
No, just 103.59, so I'll keep it at 104, okay? That 1 second is not going to make the difference.
Good form. Yep, just getting everything inside so I can start working out if I can do the extra lap. I should be able to, I've just been in the 44s.
The only downside with getting my screen this bright, I can't see back markers or whatever. They are not blue anymore on the relative.
Oh, everyone's a back marker, don't stress.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, 4.1 behind him. He's caught up a lot distant. What a bad lap. This guy ahead of me is lagging.
Got 9 minutes to take this.
Like I'll be lapping them. You back?
I've been back for a long time.
Alright. Time to see if I can make it.
And if not, don't force your way by or something. I mean, there's no point. We'll get him in the pit stop phase. Oh no, never mind. You need to make a pit stop, not me.
You'll let
I
us
just
through
moved over.
because of what we did to them, see? We were nice to them, they'll be nice to us.
Paul was nicer than, right?
Yeah, I told them, let them through. Don't ruin their comeback. Can we make it? Yes, we can. Yeah.
Sure we can.
Yeah.
You got 3 minutes 50 to 2 laps.
Yeah.
So that's 2.5 minutes worth of laps if you 3.5 minutes, sorry. In 4 minutes time, so it's easy. Great stuff, right?
Yep. I had to like feed the throttle there, like what's he doing? Is he
I
gonna
saw,
cut in?
yeah.
You sure everything's correct, huh?
Yeah. You just need to adjust fuel in the pit.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's been a really consistent stint this, dude. Like, I've not...
You got like 20 seconds to spare as well, so.
Yeah, that's why I was aiming for.
But yeah, this will be for Enlap.
Yep. You ready?
Yep. Night vision is on, so.
Beautiful
let's
work.
go. I mean, I can just see the track clearly now without your lights on. It's glitched, but I can just see the track and where to brake and everything. I can see.
Really good in lap this, matching my PB.
I can see. Oh, that's a drive-through. You muppet. Oh, we are in great luck there, but I think that's right. Do the fuel, right?
For fuck's sakes. That's gonna cost us.
Well done.
That's gonna cost us. That's gonna cost us huge.
Oh, we are in just a bit of luck there. But
No.
I do think it's
No luck,
It looked bad.
No, it's bad.
It looked bad on the stream.
But why? That's the main question.
I couldn't see my braking point, dude.
Well, it's the bridge.
Yeah.
Not the shade of the bridge, it's the bridge itself.
3, 2, 1, and enjoy
Oh, cross your fingers.
Yeah, no. It's a stop go penalty. Fuck! Sorry, man.
It's not.
What?
We've got away with it. Fucking hell. Go to the replay. That has to be close.
No, that was well over, dude. That was well over. It's
It
why.
looked it. That's why I come back on comms, because I was like, I was screaming at the TV calling you a fucking idiot.
Easy, Tinnis. Take it easy. Hold yourself in.
That's the racing gods giving me something back for that stupid one at Bathurst last week.
Well, obviously I hit my braking point correctly then.
Have a look at the replay, mate, and
I'll tell you right now.
You must have
Coco's
just-
also saying like it was 78 over the line.
Yeah. That's what it looked like to me, about, well, I thought it was about 70, but...
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Stay
Oh,
focused.
whoa!
Stay focused.
Well, it had nothing to do with me, that one.
No. Breaking into a corner you only lift for. And hard braking at that. It
Yeah,
wasn't even
hard
like a little
braking,
tap.
I'm like,
That weren't even a little tap, like...
no.
50 on the mark.
Oh, fuck off.
What, as your arse end crossed that line, it was
Yes.
on 50?
Yes.
Oh, for... Right, Jazz, we were winning by 2 laps, there was no need to go that quiet.
I lost my braking point, but clearly I nailed it.
Oh.
Now, I really did think that was a slam dunk as well. That's why I was saying.
I was watching it on the sofa, and that's why I came back on comms to call you an idiot.
Now
Mate,
he's going to call him a genius.
absolutely maximising his entrance. No, I thought I was dead and buried. Because as I hit the brakes, I knew that's too late.
You always know when you know somebody was too late, because they dropped down to about 20 after the line.
Did you see me also? Did I also jump right down, eh?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Every time someone knows they've been they've had it with the pit stop, it goes down to about 10. They virtually stop after it. Hopefully if I stop they won't realise I've stopped.
Alright, and we've maintained our lead over our 2-lap lead.
Right here now, or what?
Yeah, they're right behind you.
Oh,
Gentlemen, that's why I was just saying sorry. I was just sorry because I knew it was.
okay. Everyone was convinced you spat into the pit lane. But
Even I was convinced. That's why when you went out, I said sorry. Because I just assumed it would be stop-go penalty.
Well, there was a message popping up and it said like, yeah, 0 ballast and no restrictor. I was like, what?
Beautiful pit entry, nailed.
Is this the same BMW driver?
Yeah, he's the one that just wouldn't accelerate when I was behind him. By the way, the car feels really good in these conditions, by the way. Like, I was casually at 90%, just chilling in the mid-44s. Just...
I'm trying to get to that point.
Yeah, no, it takes a few laps, remember? It took me a few laps.
Slightly overpressure tires as well. Oh.
Mine were also overpressured by 3, but then they came in the sweet spot about halfway through my stint. Then there were 26.8s across the board.
Oh, don't do that.
Let me see how many minutes you have on your stint timer. Doesn't tell me. Fantastic. I guess that means you can make it then, if it's not even telling us anything. You realize now we've gone past, soon it will be 6 hours on 3 warnings, eh?
Uh-huh.
In like a few minutes.
Well, I can make that 0 again if you want to.
No, let's not.
And he just pisses off at the distance. Well, funny, I was right up the rear bumper and then bye, Mustang.
It's frustrating, right? Fuck it out.
No, not really. I enjoy a good Mustang setup.
Wow, your cheat mode makes such a difference. You don't even need the headlamps, you're right.
I told you, I can just drive it without...
That's brilliant, man. That's funny.
But it's just like if I'm running daytime right now. That's how bright it is.
Okay, we left at 1:03:13.
Yeah,
So that means we can finish. Yeah, it's a guaranteed finish, yeah. GG's on saving the pit stop, boys.
Don't do it. Fuck's sake. I was off on such a nice lap. That's disappointing.
T-Blade's name have lost P10.
Really?
Yep. You know that he was on P10? Both the guys after him have binned it. Boys, it's a Ferrari 123, chaps. Then it's some random Beamer in 4th, and then it's Ford.
Oh, it's really grippy up on that curve. Oh, I like this one.
Hey! Well done, gents. We bring this home, we would have done the pole position, fastest lap, and led every lap.
Did we?
Yep. We were the last to pit, so we kept the lead. Just be sensible through the chicane.
It's super grippy on the curb sides. Don't you worry, Jess, I'm not going to pin it.
No, I was just like, you know, you cool, you got the fastest lap, woohoo, now I'll just bring it home.
No, but I won a 43.
No. Race engineer says no 43. I'm really happy we went with this setup.
No worries. That little hour I had to make a little change.
No, Dennis. Focus.
What?
Take it easy. Just do like 44 threes, man. That's a good laptop. Nah, just like the new setup that I got. I think it's considerably better than the old one.
Oh yeah. Wow, some dirty air or something?
That my boy Maximilian.
Yes.
We should bring him in our team. I like the name, Maximilian. Must be German.
there are some in the UK, I think, as well. I know one, at least.
Oh.
Maximilian Cooper.
Maximilian Cooper.
Don't
No,
you know
I
him? He's the founder of Gumball.
Oh, is he? Oh.
The Ducks are in P3, I think. Yep.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Jackson asked.
Yeah, Jackson, they are in P3. I was speaking to the Johnny B. Bangin after their drive-through and stop-and-go problems. I was saying the top 5 would be good, but they've got to P3.
Jeez, I just have so much grip, it's just... I hit every inside curbstone. I'm not used to this amount of grip.
So he bones about understeer because the tyres are off. Now he says there's too much grip.
Yeah.
What a muppet. Honestly, what a muppet, dude. You'd be
Well,
a racer.
I'm used to the daytime running, you know, and then suddenly I got a cold track with massive amounts of grip that I'm not used to.
Well, you were on you at like 32 degrees or something, 34 degrees last.
Yeah, 34 and 32, yeah.
Yeah, at least my last stint was, my first stint was at 25 to 28 degrees. So at least I had something similar-ish. Careful.
Yeah, he was closing in, did you see?
Yeah.
That's not ideal.
Running 7 Motorsport.
Really? Yeah,
Yep.
but that's not the real running 7 anymore.
I mean, exclusive esports. Exclusive esports have got, they're probably, ooh, that's going to be quite close with them and the Ford behind.
Jeez, the amount of extra grip and the speed I can carry in that car, that's amazing.
Wow, I'm tired.
But I'm bringing it home, so...
Yeah, you're doing enough, just bring it home. We've lapped the field twice, there's nothing more that can be gained.
Oh, we got a lap per P3. Third time.
He's been seriously quick today, Johnny B. Bangin, dude.
Yes.
It's the quickest I've ever seen him.
He kept you honest at the first stint.
Yeah, I was trying to freaking tie save, man, but and then I had to keep pushing and then saving and pushing and saving. And it's just, I finally got it to 3 seconds, but I mean, no, he kept me honest. I even messaged him and said, one hell of a quali and one hell of a first stint.
What pace is he doing now? Let's see if I can still catch him. So I have a certain goal, so I can actually focus on something.
No, he's doing his last lap was a 44.8. Yeah, exclusive. I've got to drive through. 45.0 he did. Is this the Coca? I'd like to lodge a complaint with you. I tried your creator code on the Ferrari website. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Exposed.
It doesn't work yet.
Doesn't work yet.
You have to send me 50 euros.
He's no longer at Germany, he's at Pakistan.
I tell you. You have computer virus.
Yeah.
Kevin from Microsoft.
So did you see my pit entry there, Coco?
Yeah, I was watching in horror. Yes.
Perfectly done, huh?
Look at the stint timer. Over the course of 2 stints, I was 9 seconds faster than you.
Were you 1 second faster than me?
9.
9?
Yeah, my clock is 9 seconds lower than yours.
Not too bad, right?
No.
What, 3 hours and 15 minutes of racing? 9 seconds. Oh, some would call that a sweaty affair, right?
Yeah. It should have been us racing the next gen.
Yep. The Fords are ahead of exclusive esports. That looks like the Felix guys are our early challengers this season. Oh yeah, and Coca, we managed to save a pit stop, which is nice.
Are we the only ones?
Yeah, legitly, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Felix had a moment early on in the race. Like a couple of hours in, then they had to go in and repair. But we're the only ones who have done it. Well, I've got Monza tomorrow at TSRC. Luckily, I've got a good setup.
Would like to try it.
Don't know.
You're in the old Bentley then.
Not even the Benz. I'm going with the Jag.
Jack?
Yeah.
Jack's fast.
Nice outside.
Aston B12 is a red set.
Was that 787? It was. That was exclusive esports. They crashed. Big crash. They've jumped back to the pits. That's not allowed, yeah. They had a massive crash.
After their drive through.
Yeah.
Tires might have cooled down and
Nah, they would have just been
Something up.
absolutely
Yeah.
sending it, trying to catch up with that Ford, because they were only 5 seconds behind, weren't they?
Yeah. But that's... I'm gonna have to look at the rule book. It's
well, it doesn't really matter because they lose a lot of time.
Yeah, but what
They
gets
jump
me
back.
is Arnesh
Yes.
still needed to pit, so they've crashed chasing after a wounded animal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Ford is pitting in now. Idiots. Always keep track of your competition.
Well, they've had interesting 2 races. Hey, Exclusive Esports, I picked them to be our challengers.
Disqualified in race 1.
Why's that? Oh yeah,
They had too many penalties.
yeah.
Then they had to come back onto the server. They finished 22nd in the first race.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. So that's why I said we're 98 points ahead of them. We are 15 ahead of Felix.
For Felix Peter in the first race.
Yes.
Yeah, luckily they are in a Ferrari, so tracks we are getting hit at, like Bathurst, they won't be as good.
Yeah.
Either. Also it's Spa, where it's a Ford track, although we do have a pretty decent setup for Ferrari. Yeah, our main rivals are in the same car, so we can actually fight them in a
Yeah, I mean next week, next month at the Nordschleife it will be us challenging them, because you know, because this car is really good at it's the best car.
Isn't the Nordschleife not the final race?
No.
No.
And this is
Start.
next month already.
Yes.
Yeah.
What day?
24 hours.
24 hours of the news cycle.
Oh, we nearly did it flawlessly with just the 3 of us.
Just the 3 of us.
Yeah,
Until
please remember, I'm yet to actually complete a race there.
well, we'll monitor the situation. On this,
Yeah, we might need to call something there.
we'll have to wait and see. We'll get you on track there doing laps. It's on the 7th of June.
For the record, if something happens ever again, similar to this, we'll jump back. I think we even had lost position if we jump back.
787 is off again. And just jump back again. Did you see that, Chaz?
No.
I saw that, but I'm thinking, is it because I've been staring at a fucking screen all day that my mind's playing tricks on me?
No, that definitely went 787, exactly the same place. Yellow flag, and then they've jumped back to the pits again.
What are they doing?
Well, maybe Coco can ask that. It's a German.
What?
Go to the replay, Jake. I'm sure that's what. I'm positive I just seen that.
Jump back again.
Yeah, they've just crashed and done exactly the same thing on their outlap again.
But what I don't get is why you're jumping back. It's still, you need to have like 3 minutes plus damage on this track for it to be viable option to jump back to the pits.
Yeah, it's got to be completely undrivable to warrant going back to the pits.
Or that, yes.
You've got to be literally in a position where you're just going to be crashing and costing yourself more time and more to jump back.
On the Nordschleife.
Like tennis on the Nordschleife.
And I didn't jump back.
Probably should.
No, in hindsight, I did look at it. It would have been a minute quicker if we jumped back. But again,
Crazy.
you couldn't have
No
known
one called
immediately.
it, I mean,
No, because the first one that happened, your car was looking fine actually, like you could get around, but then you binned it
Yeah,
again.
and then I turned and nothing there. It just went straight. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
great.
Then probably right then and then you should have just jumped right back to the pit lane.
Yeah, but then you lose a lap. You jump back. No, not jumping forward. Are you?
Yeah, but you're only 2 minutes into the lap. Catch my drift. Like 2-3 minutes into the lap. It cost us over 9 minutes doing what we did. If we just jumped straight to the pits, it would have
Cost
been...
more.
No, it wouldn't have, because we needed to get 3 minutes up the road and just wait 2 minutes in the pit lane. And
Yeah, but
then...
you're losing a
Only
lap.
2 minutes
And then another 3 minutes.
to wait in the pit lane.
Oh, but we lost a lap then. If we did jump back.
Yeah, you lose 3 minutes of lap time. Then you have to wait 2 minutes,
Yes.
and then you have to
Get back
drive
to the
another
same
3
point.
minutes to
Yes.
be where the point to be at the point
Yeah.
where you were before.
Yeah.
So you're losing 8 minutes. Am I right?
Yes, that's what I mean. We would have lost 8 minutes instead of 9. Considering the
Given
race
that
came...
It's only 2 minutes in the pit lane you have to wait, and not more.
That's the max, it's 2 minutes. Max is 2 minutes.
Really? Even
But
on-
again... Ooh, you see, you're right. Maybe the Nordschleife it might be different, huh?
Yeah, it's more.
My calculation was just based on the pretense of 2 minutes. The
You
max...
know what? Set up a server and we test it out. You reset back to the pit just after Adenauer first.
Yeah.
I've been it the second time. And see how much time it's letting you wait. Sorry, I can't wait. You're just too slow.
Looks like 787 are calling it a day. Another interesting race for them.
Yeah, that's with the exclusive esports teams. It's just a bunch of people grabbed together based on pace, but they most likely don't know each other. They are also therefore not willing to waste for each other or fight for each other or take over for each other. And here, like,
Take
if someone has a bad
responsibility.
day, someone has a bad day or whatever, the stunts are being taken over by someone else that does it then.
Or we just say, you're a fucking wanker for crashing and we move on.
Exactly.
Yeah. You gotta be tough skinned in this team. Whole of 24 hours of Spa. Ben, Jared, what the fuck you doing? Like, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Nearly managed 23 hours without a mistake, like crash or mistake or whatever. And then 1 hour
Even
left to
survived-
go and he's
even
like, oh,
survived
there's a
the
wall.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a red flag of
Oh,
7
there's a
hours.
wall. That looks interesting. Let's go.
Go back another year and you're at the 24 hours of Spa in the Bentley.
I know.
Just in a Rouge, yeah. Oh, the 24 hours in Jazz.
That's
Spa
far.
is
That's
like,
far.
yeah.
Well, look, the first season I was faultless. Second and third, I let the team down. I won't lie, I let the team down.
It's okay.
But then Coca, I remember at, was it Kota? The round 1 of last year, you had a shocker, man.
Yeah.
No, it was Monza. I want this setup. I need this setup. Okay, because we just set up
He
and it was
bins it,
undrivable
right?
for yeah, he bins it.
Yes.
Does just one stint, left us. And we could solve things with that shit setup.
It's funny, he bins it big time. He's like, God, that's me, I'll be back. Doesn't go like, I'm out of here, boys. Cheers. And then old VP is like, guys, I promise you, I put on brake pads too.
Yeah. Oh my god, what a shit show that race was.
Are you sure the brakes are failing? Nah, I'm pretty sure. I had to go back into the pits and change. I'm like, thanks, I appreciate that.
I think Coca had to change that wrong.
Yeah, I
I
think,
had to
yeah, he had to change. And then he bended.
Do not talk about that race.
Jazz had like 2 stop and go carries.
Yep.
And we still finished P20, I
20,
believe?
yeah, P20, yeah.
Oh. And every other race, I think we had a disconnect at least once.
Yes,
And we
yes,
fought,
yes.
in most cases, we fought all the way back again to a
Yeah.
respectable position.
I don't know how we kept that championship fight going for as long as we did, man.
We kept it alive till the last race. I mean,
Yeah.
if they had a shocker or whatever, you know, then it could still be us.
If they had our situation. Very similar.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they just didn't, and as well, they weren't like us miles ahead of cunts.
We were nearly a lap ahead of everyone,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yep.
very
You're
close
right.
to being a lap. Very
7
close.
minutes ahead of them. No saying. 7 minutes.
I'd almost given up watching. I was like, you could almost reverse it around the track and still beat everyone from where you guys are. Checked back about 2 hours later and was like, what happened?
I remember that day. That's when I got salmonella poisoning.
Happy memories, that right? He had to cook once. He had to cook once. He chooses chicken and yeah. It was definitely cooked. It was 100% cooked. Are you sure, Jess? Maybe it was a bit under.
Fucking no shit, Sherlock.
I was on the shitter for days, bro. And it was coming and vomiting non-stop, dude. I was on absolute death's door, man. Wow.
Lovely chicken.
But honestly, it tasted fine, dude.
Where's Johnny gone? Duck's gone.
P3.
P3.
Yeah,
They
but-
pitted.
Ah, I didn't know that. Because they were like 10 seconds up the road or something. So that was my
Yeah, they-
target to maybe do something, but yeah, they
You
gone.
should now see them. They're only... Oh no, maybe not. They're big right at the top of your...
Yeah, I saw the ducks thing. I was like, what the hell? How are they suddenly 20 seconds in front?
I feel sorry
Are they
for Martinez, dude. He's a good driver, man. Both races just hasn't gone
Fucked
their
over
way.
by his team.
Yeah.
I think when we first
Have they gone? They
I don't know.
DNF'd?
I don't know if they threw the towel.
No way. She won't throw the
I see,
towel.
I see a couple of teams have left. Only 25 still in.
That's only two.
Oh, there were
Three.
28
Three.
at some point.
Three.
Because they're now not in the top 19, are they?
Yeah.
Even though they were enough laps ahead that they should have.
I think that guy maybe was having, I don't know, issues? Like braking issues? Which would make sense because you would go out flat out, get the one...
No, but that corner is, you don't even brake there. Yeah, maybe a tiny bit, but most of it is just lifting.
Yeah, but if you're going in there
The heavy
expecting...
braking, the heavy braking part is the chicane itself. You brake heavy at the latest. But he crashes into that long right-hander, right? That's just a lift.
Yeah, but you don't know whether he's already been it before that.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
that, yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
It-
He's probably coming, yeah, hitting the... You know, you do hit the brakes, yeah. And it's just going straight. And then he's...
Yeah, but you can't go straight because those blocks will not go
Believe me,
away
they're
like at
hard.
Monza. Yeah.
Them blocks are hard.
Yes.
I know this. But if it's slowing him down, like if he's getting into the position I did twice, where I didn't slow down enough in the first bit and it sends you wide, but hasn't done what I did, which was just like, don't
Accept the time loss. Yeah, accept the time
accept it, because there is no way through that section if you're not on the track that doesn't end up in that car lifting off the ground. You go fully over that last curve, you're bouncing. You go over the grass, you're bouncing. You go over the estate road, you bounce. And it's a death on any of them if you haven't just accepted it.
I'm just casually driving laps here. I'm like way off the pace now.
Do you need to do anything else with 2 laps up?
Yeah, just do what I did, man. Just drive at 90%. It was enough to catch Candarella's 22-second
I'm
lead out
bored.
on me. So was I.
I'm bored and we're having way too much fun chatting about Jazz's season.
Well,
Jazz's mistakes.
well.
What, Jazzy's mathematical errors?
That as well, yeah.
Hey, look, listen, yeah. Tennis saw this, but then he goes and fucks it at Kyalami. All his hard work of fighting back, and then he throws it away the second to last lap.
Oh yeah, that inside curve,
yeah,
right?
yeah. He does all the hard work to get to like P4, and he fucks it, and he leaves down to P6.
Yeah, and I even overtook him, and then yeah.
All that hard work to come back from a DC.
Well, you had that DC, not me.
Yeah, it was tragic, dude. I had such good pace, dude. Honestly, I was going to go for the lead there.
But I must say, that was one of the most enjoyable races I had, because we were fighting that hard, and others were really respectable. Even if it was for position, they saw our name, they saw our car, and they were like, yeah, that's not worth battling with. Some of them did make it a bit harder, but most of them were respectable to us, and even we were a couple of laps down on others as well.
Oh yeah,
and
we
they
were,
just let us go.
yeah, we're 2 laps down on every Muppet out there. Because remember, I did the whole lap, just got out the final corner, boom. Bye. It's like, couldn't you just DC me when I got over the line? Thanks.
All you gotta take a look at the clip I just sent, because that's how harsh that the chicane in the Bentley was for us.
I have driven that corner in the Bentley.
Oh yes, this day when we were...
Yeah, that.
Said spouse at Watkins Glen.
Coca crashing
That's
at
the one.
Watkins Glen, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the standard Ferrari line. Change the Bentley.
See, my car just jumps. It just jumps.
This is what I was making sure I didn't do when I did my 1 minute picture.
Yeah, but dude, look at the line. Like,
Yeah,
like,
I know.
It's hilarious. That's how bad the Bentley was. We had to be so precise at that corner.
I mean, you've done well to be fifth at that.
Well, we were winning that race until Tennis got a
Yes.
DC.
Yeah,
It was that time of PS5 ACC where you just disconnect from a reason. And it wasn't even internet related.
Yeah.
no, because I was still in the party and the game just crashed on me.
Yeah, that was that period. Remember when sometimes you would actually, any one of
And it was
us.
only happening when you crossed the line, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, because it happened to me exiting the chicane, I believe.
I think I was still on PS4 at that point, even though I had a PS5.
Yeah, no, the amount of times I re-downloaded for the game to fix that. I think I had it 3 times in actual races where it just gave me the blue screen of death.
Well, I can't re-download the game. I got the disc version.
True that. Be careful. Oh wow, he fucking responds. I've never seen a back marker get out of the way of somebody so quick in my life.
Oh, fuck, it's in the lead.
Did you see that? Did you see that? He's like, oh my god, it's tennis. Oh my god, it's tennis.
That's why I flash like, hey dude. Oh god. Got massive understeer, lovely. But yeah, that's why I flash. It's like, hey dude, I'm here. Please don't help me up in the chicane.
And then I'll hold you up for the rest of the lap while I'm steering everywhere.
Yep.
Like Coca did to Blades.
Blades, yeah.
Enjoyed lapping him.
When you
Enjoyed lapping him so much, you lapped him
slowed
twice.
Blades down twice.
guys,
Let me buy. Fuck it, let's do that again. Let me buy.
And questioning, what is he doing? The first time he didn't let you really buy there, and then you cocked up.
Was there a race last season we didn't have a DC?
Nordschleife.
yeah, Deutschleifer.
That was,
'Cause we had
I
one
think, the
example,
only
didn't we?
one. That was the only one I think where we didn't have a DC and we were actually shown true pace. And we also said like, yeah, this is what happens if we don't.
Get up.
That's not ideal.
Kota, again, I was fucking flying, Vindit. 20 seconds ahead of Adler on the whole, like 40 minutes into my stint.
But then that had
Kota.
disconnects in Kota.
Kota was a red flag, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
Many
but
disconnects.
I was rapid in the flooded conditions. I was 20 seconds ahead of Adler and the boys after like 40 minutes, and then I spin crash because I touched the
Yes.
curb. Yeah.
You're breaking up slightly on my end.
Oh no.
I don't know if that's network related or it's you or I might be able.
I don't know,
Might crash it.
we've gone yellow.
Good. That's not on my end.
Can you hear me alright?
Yeah.
Can you hear me all right?
No.
I can hear you alright.
Okay. All jokes
Exactly.
now.
So, Jazz, fuck off.
Okay. Time to leave. Bye.
No, don't even choke.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
No. It's nice
Good.
and quiet when you left.
Leave me alone, please. Just one.
My fastest lap got stolen.
Oh yeah, because our Nesh went half fuel, like 30 minutes fuel.
Do I pit in for new tires?
No.
Is there bonus
No,
point
because
or
No bonus point.
and also you pit for tyres, you go for the fastest lap, get the drive through, and then all of a sudden we're looking very bad.
not? Dude, we are 2 laps in front. Maybe if I speed into the pit lane, then yes.
Well,
might be
yeah.
trouble.
No. I think we've chanced our arm there once already tonight.
chanced it. We bloody took every bit of luck possible with that one. How you stop that?
So
I
we
do
don't
know.
put in for
Nah,
fast lap.
there's no,
Oh,
there's
if
no
it's
point.
if it's bonus points, then yes.
Yeah, if there's points, then yes, but
There's no points of a fastest lap.
I don't think there is.
I believe Coco is checking.
No,
Oh. German inefficiency there. You said,
Let me check. He doesn't
yeah, let me
check.
check.
we are checking.
He's not checking, right?
I'm checking now. Okay. You gotta come to the South African to get shit done. That's not ideal, boys.
It'll get done, but in
Yeah, it'll
15
get
minutes
done.
time after the race.
Yeah, yeah. After,
After
like,
the race is ended.
no, like next season, I'll be like, guys, there was a fastest lap for Watkins.
Idiot.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
I'm sure there isn't.
I'm looking now at the scoring. Alright.
Ah.
No, it just says positions.
So I got the explanation what happened to Steve. One of the guys wasn't in the entrance and couldn't drive today.
Sorry?
One of the guys wasn't in the entry list, and the other guy didn't do anything about it.
But that's for exclusive esports.
Yeah. So Martins was only able to drive up to 4 p.m. Then another guy for 2 hours, and then the last guy for 4 hours. And we got SD30 drive-through and 3 times a lot of damage. And he's given up.
You know what? I
Because
would.
There's no one to take over from him.
No, but is he just over it now because he's crashed? No. I don't know, but you know what? Like, let's say 5 hours in, you guys all had some emergency, right? With 5 hours to go. And like, look, we cannot drive. I'll do it. I would sacrifice and drive for 5 hours and bring it home.
Yeah, of course you would, any of
Yeah,
us
but that's
would.
because we are a team of like racing friends.
Yeah, you know.
They are just a team like scrapped together because they have pace. But
No, we don't
yeah, they
mind
don't
for
really
that.
care about each other.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I would not drive for literally 12 hours nearly. He's driven for 11 hours and 15 on like 10 minutes there. The team. He bins it. He bins it. He's like, I'm over it. It's like, well, then what's the whole point to that?
I bet you they give up.
They don't complete the season.
Yeah, I bet you they don't complete the season.
Exclusive esports.
Yeah.
I think they will do Nordschleifer. And if that goes bad,
Yeah,
They-
that's what I mean. I think
yeah.
they might. It'll get to the point if they have one more bad race, that'll be it. You won't see them again.
Well, I think they just be there because they did pay an entry fee and everything. So
no, I actually think exclusive esports pays that.
I was going to say, did they pay
Really?
it or did Exclusive pay that?
But again,
The new organization.
yeah. No, it's
No, this is a proper esports.
yeah. They
Okay.
have a league and everything, dude. Yeah, on Xbox. It's called the Xbox Racing Community or some shit. Exclusive esport. Which every time I see a PlayStation guy driving for them, I'm like, you traitorous bastards. That's an Xbox team.
Like Will Friedman, right?
Yes, like Will
Right.
Friedman. Yeah. Or Martinez. I'm like, dude, you're a PlayStation guy. Like, we gotta stick together here, dude. And honestly, like, I'm thinking
They're
to myself.
exclusive also PC, aren't they? Aren't they PC in it?
Yes, PC and Xbox, yes. But they've got a serious little league coming. Like, they do daily races, and they're formulating a BOP and all this kind. Yeah, they literally do daily races on there, dude. So think of LFM, but for console. Where anyone can do it. You gotta sign up to their league, to their exclusive esports cuck, and then literally you can do daily races, man. They do them all the time. I think there's like 8 daily races a day, which means there's some chop organizing these races, setting up the servers, because it's not always the same track either, eh? Like, it's different tracks. Like,
Yeah, but can't they just set it up and put a certain reset on them?
no, you can only do it for one reset, so I can put it for Monza now, then Hungary later. But then I've then got to go in and then put the new track on. And then...
Can't you put as a random track though? I thought you could do a random track on every reset.
No, but these things are like... with weather and all that stuff, dude.
No,
And
you
it's
can't
like,
do that.
yeah, no, it's like legit stuff. It's not just a dry race. It's like got all weather and stuff. It's like there's guys. Careful. Why don't next time you just take off his mirror, man?
What, me? Why would it take off his mirror?
You looked very close to him.
No. I have to turn in at some point for the corner.
Oh yeah, let me see if Liverpool are champions. Oh, that's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. We just need a draw and we're champions. I can tell you what, dude, at the start of this Premier League season, I didn't expect that. I honestly thought like P4 at best.
Why? Because of the new manager.
Well, no, yeah, because we didn't buy anybody. Okay, it's just the same squad that we had last season. That's like
That's
okay.
that's what Slot does.
Okay. We got.
He did it at Feyenoord as well. They didn't really buy anyone. He stuck with the same squad, plus some younger players.
Yeah. So this.
Gave them a chance and they became champion.
It's a known fact that we are going to be buying quite a few players this year because we didn't buy anybody. Literally, we bought nobody last year. So, like, the squad will develop and get better. But it's just because you're coming off Jurgen Klopp, you know, or even all the pundits and all that stuff. No one had Liverpool in their top 3 even. Nobody even championed them for the champions. He just thought that there would be a bit of a die down, but he's done fantastically well to keep them motivated. Keep them going.
Plus, I think he gets a lot of respect from the fans as well for not coming to the club, buying 15 new players and play with whatever, you know.
Yeah, no, he said
Like Erik ten Hag did at United. He
Yeah, let's
came,
not
he
talk
bought a
about
lot
that.
of players and it didn't work out at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, at the start of the year, I mean, we were under a bit of the pump there because he was like, we're not going to buy anybody, I'm going to evaluate the squad, and then the following season, you know, this end of this season, then we'll buy some players. So we got a nice little, apparently he's going to get quite a bit of cash from the owners, like 200, 300 million apparently to buy players, so we should, there's a couple of areas to strengthen up.
By the way, if we are on the final lap here, it goes after the 0 minute mark. And
We don't.
the timer runs on.
We don't.
You know, we left at 1 minute,
1 hour, 3 minutes or something.
3 minutes and 10 seconds. So
Yeah.
we make it. So even if we do,
If it were the case, we would have to stop. Okay.
Yep. We had to drive
Yeah,
through the pit
but
lane.
we'd have to drive through the pit lane.
If you want, I can get drive-through.
No, don't do that, dude.
No.
Dude, we're soon going to be coming up to near 7 hours on 3 warnings. And ironically, everyone here gave 1 this time, not me giving all 3.
No,
So that's-
Paul didn't get one.
Whoa! I had to do that whole lot with 3 warnings sitting there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you didn't give us, it was us 3 this time. It was me, Coca, and Tinnis. We each got 1 each.
Yep.
Hey, look,
Where
that's
did Tinnis get this one?
and his first stint, second to last corner. Pulled him in.
Yeah, I just understeered. Not even pushing at all, just understeer.
Then I had to get in there and manage him and be like, just be patient on the front end. Pace will come. Well, look, like I said, it's still better than me giving you guys 3 warnings after 1 hour after a restart. Careful. Jeez,
Oh,
we
that's
did
P9
400
and 10.
What a last minute overtake by Maximilian.
Oh, look who's there.
No, no,
Slash
th-
Legacy. Okay.
Oh, where are they? 17th. Plus 11. Plus.
Matthew had a shocker of a race. Many incidents and also a couple spins, I believe. But
They need to get back to
Scott told
competitive.
me.
They need to get back to competitive racing, dude. If they're better than 17th. I'm sorry.
if they stay on track, yes.
Apex 100 is on these ones.
This can be our last lap, by the way, if you slow down by 10 seconds.
I don't want to.
I would suggest you do
I would
that.
do.
I would do that now.
Right?
Just in case something happens.
I don't
Just-
care. I'm like Max and Jos. Drive
Hey.
till the end.
Yeah, but just bring it home. There's no need to go another lap, alright? In a 12-hour race. Just... Okay, yes, we're gonna lose 12 seconds, yeah, but...
I can't slow down. There are people battling behind me. I need to let 4 guys go back by.
Okay.
At least.
Alright. Then let's hope, let's get across it. Because then we cannot lose once we cross the line.
I mean, we already can't lose because we are 2 laps ahead.
Oh yeah, shit! Never mind, keep going. It says 1 lap here, you muppet. That's why I was
Yeah,
like...
I don't know why it says 1 lap.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
2.
I
Yeah,
need to cross the line and then it shows 2 again.
yeah, that's why I was like, well, let's not risk it for the chocolate biscuit, yeah, but if we two... I forgot, we're 2 laps ahead, I forgot I lapped them.
Well, we're 2 1/3 laps ahead now.
If we take longer than 1:45 seconds off of the clock, we could say we're gonna have it now.
Yeah, so now what happens is we've got 1 minute and 50 seconds to get across the line.
No, I got more.
Now it's 1 minute 45.
Well, I saw we came out the pit lane, you had 1 hour and 2 minutes remaining. So it doesn't matter, we got the time, it's irrelevant. I'm
Came
really...
out of the chicane and I was like, oh, I'm up on my time, let's push. And then, nope, front end was not gripping up anymore.
Good, because
Just
don't get a
understand 2
drive through on
corners.
the last lap.
Yeah, don't get a drive from the last one. Yeah, that's good too. I'm really happy we could finally get a race done this season.
Yeah.
Bathurst,
That's
the
been good.
race that never was. Imola was the 8 hours of 3.5 hour races each. Which we both came out on top, to be fair. So.
Just pleased to do some stints.
Oh yeah, shit, these were your first stints of the year.
Yeah. Also
Yes!
the first stints where I haven't even binned it or got us a drive-through.
Yes!
In general.
Yes! 405 laps.
Well done, guys.
We are the champ. Sorry, we are victorious in Watkins Glen.
Cheers.
Well done, guys.
Well done. Good
Thank
race.
you. Yeah, just on Nesh there, pitting in with 30 minutes to go, putting new tyres on the Muppet so he could get the fastest lap. Took our Grand Slam away from us, pole position and led every lap.
14 got a drive-through on the last lap. You're laughing. Tinus was going for his fastest lap on the last one.
Yeah, but we could afford that, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, this is true.
We could afford a drive-through, so it's fine. Alright guys, thanks for watching the stream. Unlike Coco, I'm not a affiliate with Ferrari. I actually own it.
Coco D.
So put code Jazzman in, you'll get 50% off at all retailers, but Ferrari. Oh my word.